It's number 2 on Keyshia Cole Week 2, Joe. Sent in by Brandon Reacts.
2 of 2.
Thank you very much, Brandon. This has been one hell of a week.
Keyshia Cole's, man.
Yeah, we love her. She's great.
I remember. I'm a little nervous. I don't know how many more
heartbreaks.
How many more
scandals you can
I can't handle poor Keyshia Cole just dealing with all these unfaithful men and kind of just mean friends. Oh, I love Keyshia. I respect her so much.
But I'm banging her
But
boyfriend.
I'm banging her man.
Like, oh,
what? Weird.
I don't think
Apparently
you do respect her then.
I don't think you like her at all.
I don't think you know the definition of respect.
I remember when my heart broke. I remember when I gave up loving you. My heart couldn't take no more of you. I was sad and lonely. I remember when I walked out. I remember when I screamed I hated you. But somehow deep inside still loving you. Sad and lonely. No one knew all the pain.
This song is nice.
It really is. I mean, and I love that dress.
I do.
Or would you call that a skirt? I don't know.
It's a dress.
It's a dress.
It's a dress. Cocktail dress.
Look at her. She looks fierce.
She does.
Standing in that light. This is just a nice song. I love her voice.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying in all the songs, but especially this song, and I think maybe the 3 as well. But these 2 songs, they're just nice to listen to.
They are.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Like, I would just like to have these on.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, this album. This seems like it's probably from a similar era to number 4. You complete
Yeah,
me.
this feels older. Well, this is her short hair era. Short hair era.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say deep in my heart for you.
Is that what it is?
Didn't know when no one knew. Sad and lonely. No one knew all the pain I went through. All the love I say deep in my heart for you. Didn't know where I would go, where I would be, but you made me leave. And plus my heart, it
Love that key change, a little modulation there. Dang, that was just a nice. I mean, it was a sad message.
Yeah,
It's about a breakup,
it's tough to break up.
but the song was really nice. It feels like soothing for times like that. It wasn't like this is more of a reflection. 'Cause
Yes.
it's like, I remember.
Yeah, you got
This
it.
isn't like in the moment, the heat of like rage, anger, confusion, heartbreak. This is just like a gentle reflection of the past. Be like, because some of those, a year later after a tough breakup, it can just kind of like, it doesn't hit you in the chest, but you just kind of reflect and you can like sink into the pain a little bit. But it's gentle, it's softer. The edges aren't as sharp. You know?
Well, I also see it as more of a song that it's a song you listen to avoid backsliding. If they're trying to get back together with you, you're like, no, I remember this. I remember how I know it's hard. I know, but I promised I was going to love myself and take care of myself. And then it's interesting. This is like the dark shadow of the ex trying to kind of pull her back in. And she's feeling like a little bit like, oh, this feels good, but no, I can't do this. Gotta get out of here.
In most relationships that last longer than a couple weeks,
Yeah.
there's usually at least a couple good qualities to them.
Yeah.
There's at least some ways that you align that were exciting, that made you feel really good. Maybe you laugh together. Maybe you have like similar interests and it's fun. You're like, oh, this could be something, blah, blah, blah. Then it just doesn't really work out. But that doesn't mean you still don't share that compatibility with that person.
No.
In those specific ways. But it doesn't mean you should be together.
Well, and often in a relationship, it is very securing. You feel very secure about a certain thing. Yeah. And being single, I feel you can, but it's very difficult to feel that type of security. Like the type of security of not being alone, of being like someone cares about you in a way and stuff like that. Even if they kind of don't really care about you, I don't know. There's still like some security,
like the illusion of like, oh, I'm good. I got someone.
Yeah. Like you can't
like even if they're a piece of shit.
Exactly. Like you can't just make that up if you're single. Like you have to genuinely be the person that loves you. You got to be the person that's loving yourself for it, and you got to have all the other. You got to have good friends and people that care about you that you actually spend time with that you can rely on.
Yes, and not people that will have year-long affairs with your significant other.
Decades-long affairs.
Joe,
with your best friend.
When you're single, you have to be the holder and the held.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That is correct.
But yeah, so this was a nice little twist. I mean, this is just another aspect of life. We all go through these moments of just like temptation. What you're saying, backsliding. That was a good way to put it. Temptation into that backslide.
Temptation.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes people backslide into something and they stay together.
Not saying it doesn't work,
but it's uncommon that it's successful.
I would say it rarely doesn't work.
It rarely works.
Yeah, it doesn't. It often doesn't work. I wouldn't recommend it. Anytime I've backslid, it hasn't worked out.
Don't
backslide.
Footsteps.
Don't backslide like me. However that went.
Yeah, please. All right, my favorite part of the night. I can't believe it.
I know.
Well, it's the day, so.
Oh.